Today we've got an interesting shoe to look at for the ladies. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. Today we are taking a look at these. These are the Air Jordan 11 Bred Velvet. These are very interesting. Like, I've never seen a Jordan 11 in this material. It's not to say there hasn't been one. I just haven't seen one. But straight off the bat, this is like an all over black velvet Jordan 11. And we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about it. All the highs, the lows, or whatever. So, real quick, let's just get these out of the box and I'll show you what the box looks like. It's just a standard Air Jordan 11 box. I love this Air Jordan logo. I think this logo started around the Jordan 7 time period, but I love that. Nike Air in the corners of the box. Women's Air Jordan 11 Retro, black, gym red, and white, which, you know, of course, it's a Bred 11, but with a twist. It also came with this, like from Nike China. So there's that. But that's the box. Now let's look at the shoe. This is a women's only release. And, you know, there's a lot of times where it's like, oh man, this is a women's only release. Why couldn't they have made this one in extended sizes? Why couldn't they have made this one for the men too? This is not one of those times where I feel that way. Like, this shoe just screams like baby fat velour suit, like early 2000s to me, like in ways that it's just like, it is so interesting. Why does this shoe exist at this time right now? Anyway, let's look at it from the bottom up. From the bottom, you got this bright red outsole with your herringbone traction pods on the forefoot and heel. Nice carbon fiber shank plate for, you know, rigidity. You're not going to be able to twist this shoe around very easily. Midsole, standard Jordan 11 midsole. Let's focus in right there so you can see that. I mean, it's all good. It's all normal stuff until you get to this upper. And this upper is so interesting. It's this like sort of crushed velvet all over the shoe. There's like, I guess, some movement on it, but I mean, it's velvet. It's going to look shiny from every angle, like whatever angle the light's hitting it. So it doesn't really matter if there's movement or not. It's not like suede. It doesn't behave like a straight up suede. And that's it all over this shoe. Of course, the Air Jordan 11 being, you know, one of the most beloved Jordan models. As a matter of fact, let me go grab my pair of Bred 11s real quick. And of course, my pair of Bred 11s is well worn, but just to see the difference, right? So, by the way, yeah, I got those in a women's size 10.5. I wear a men's size 9, which is the same as a women's 10.5. But just looking at these side by side, like, there's no world in which I pick this over this. Anyway, a couple more features to look at while we're just here making comparisons and whatnot. So, yes, we got the all over velvet, but there is one other notable feature, and that is right here. We've got this sort of plasticky, chrome looking, like metallic red Jumpman. So that's really cool. It actually came with a protective plastic film on it. I took that off before the video started. Looking at the heel, you got your 23 right here on the little pull tab. I will say this 23 looks smaller to me than what I remember. Oh, I guess the 23 has always been this size. I just feel like I remember the 23 being bigger on the back of the Jordan 11. Maybe not. Maybe that's the 45 I'm thinking about. I don't know. It looks kind of weird with this red. Like, you can almost not even make out that it's a 2 and a 3. But anyway, that's that. Let's see what any special things on the inside of here. On the inside, we do get a red insole Black Jumpman on that. Funny enough, this has a tag that says men's size 9. I think that shouldn't be that. It should show women's 10 and a half. We're just looking for like legit checking indicators and stuff. Like, how do you know if the pair you got is a real pair? Well, for one, it shouldn't have a sticker that says it's a men's shoe when it's not a men's shoe. It's a women's shoe. So there's that. Yeah, so that's interesting. I wonder, because I only took the protective film off of one. Yeah. So it's got this protective film right here. Peel that off. And there you go. That's cool. I do like the metal Jumpman. I don't think I like it more than the embroidered one. But I'm not mad at it. Cool stuff there. And I get why they did the metallic red on the back on the 23, but it's just not legible. Like, you see the screen printed 23 right here? I read that so much better than this one. The camera doesn't even pick it up. That's why it's not focusing. Because it's not distinct enough. I think this shoe would have been better if they had done like the same sort of ballistic mesh and leather treatment on the upper right here, and then just had this velvet on the bottom part. Like, give me that. Don't give me the velvet all over the shoe. Just replace the patent leather with the velvet. And I think that might have been a better application, but I don't know. This shoe isn't for me. It's not about my sensibilities. I got to hear from the ladies. If there are any ladies that watch my content, I think YouTube says it's like 99.9% men on my channel. But if there are any ladies watching this, how do y'all feel about this shoe? Because this shoe just seems like an interesting choice that I can't necessarily get with. But huge shout out to the homies that sent it over. It came with super fast shipping, and it looks cool for what it is, but it's definitely not a very masculine shoe. Are you going to pull out your baby fat velour suits? Like, how are you rocking this? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see y'all in another review soon. Peace.